I want to add one thing to what you're saying, Eugene, because like what you're spelling out about Clapton is incredible. And if anybody out there already knows the minor pentatonic scale, so let's say in the key of A, if you know that shape, then you know where a lot of what we're playing is coming from. If you start that same shape with your pinky on A, you just played the A major pentatonic scale. So from the 5th fret in the key of A playing in A minor, if I put my pinky on the 5th fret and play the exact same shape, I've got A major pentatonic. So you can actually just start your foyer into the major pentatonic scale like tonight, if you want to.
Boy,
check out the site too.
So Clapton then, of course, moves over to Stratocasters and gets a different tone. And in that case, usually when he plays blues on a Strat, he's usually going to the front pickup and uses kind of a different thing. And then he goes for that. It's still a really warm tone. Ending on that major third. Okay, let's move to Buddy Guy. We'll get back to Eric a little later. Dinesh, I'm going to hand the platform back to you, buddy. What can you tell us about Buddy Guy in terms of techniques and tones?
You know, it's funny, man. Buddy Guy he's like a wild card, you know? Master showman. I think a lot of his playing has to do with just the vibe and what's going on with the song. Very dynamic, up and down. You got to remember, Buddy is just basically, the amp is pretty much cranked, and he's using the volume knob on the guitar. So I can't crank my amp right now because my neighbors would not dig that. So I've got an overdrive pedal on, and I'll give you guys a little something about that. Super showman again, but there's a couple of things, you know, again, pentatonic scale, all these guys share this same scale and notes, and so Buddy, if I'm going to go from like Stevie to Buddy, let's say, for example, Stevie's going, you know, Buddy's going to be, you know, either it's going to be front pickup on the Strat, as we say, bridge, or it could be something like Damn Right I Got the Blues, which is on Fender Play. We got something where it's like, and he's kind of ending those with like a double hit there. You know what I mean? And he's just got like this, like, you know, he just kind of like hits. And I'm not trying to say there's not a he does rake too, but like, you know, and he'll turn it down to clean it up. And then I love the fact that he'll just go outside. You know what I mean? And I kind of like, I mean, if you ever see any live footage out there, it's just like you never know what's going to happen. But a lot of influence, of course, on Stevie and you know, Hendrix and all that. But I think the main thing is if you can just kind of grab some of the tones and just remember that this hand, instead of the rake or like Clapton where it's a little more controlled, you know. Buddy's kind of somewhere in this kind of wild card zone. You know, and then he might do like you know, he might pull out the old drumstick or something, and then we got a whole other wild card. And just like, you know, all of a sudden you're walking in the crowd, and he's like playing for like 20 minutes at the wireless. So he's one of my faves when it comes to that. It's just like no rules apply here, you know?
That's wonderful.
You just watched a preview of Fender Play's Scales You Should Know collection. Click the link to learn more about guitar scales, then put your skills to use by learning to play the songs you love. The Fender Play app offers a completely customizable learning experience for anyone who wants to learn to play guitar, bass, or ukulele. And you can track your progress while you learn to play using over 3,000 lessons and innovative practice features like our chord challenge, backing tracks, and weekly gear giveaways. Click the link to sign up for your free trial of Fender Play today. No credit card required.